There are a lot of people in Jerusalem. Many Jews from other countries have come to the city for the harvest feast, the day of Pentecost. At the same time, the 120 believers are still together in one place. They are praying for the coming of the Holy Spirit. While they are still praying, on the day of Pentecost, suddenly a sound like the blowing of a violent wind comes from heaven. It fills the whole house where they are sitting. The people look at each other. And what do they see? They see what seems to be tongues of fire that separate and come to rest on each of them. Now the Holy Spirit has come. All of them are filled with the Holy Spirit. They begin to speak in other tongues as the Spirit enables them. What a joy! Do you see? God does what He has promised. Always. Now the God-fearing Jews from every nation who are staying in Jerusalem hear the sound. What is going on? A crowd comes together. They are all amazed. They have no idea what to think about what they see and hear, because each one hears their own language being spoken. Utterly amazed, they ask, "Aren't all these who are speaking from Galilee? Then how is it that each of us hears them in our native language? We hear them declaring the wonders of God in our own tongues." Amazed and perplexed, they ask one another, "What does this mean?" Some, however, make fun of them and say, "They have had too much wine." Then Peter, who is there with the other 11 apostles, stands up. He raises his voice and says to the crowd, "These people are not drunk as you suppose. It's only 9 in the morning. No, this is what was spoken by the prophet Joel already." Then Peter quotes the words of the prophet Joel and says, "In the last days, God says, I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your young men will see visions. Your old men will dream dreams. Even on my servants, both men and women, I will pour out my spirit in those days, and they will prophesy. I will show wonders in the heavens above and signs on the earth below, blood and fire and billows of smoke. The sun will be turned to darkness and the moon to blood, before the coming of the great and glorious day of the Lord, and everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved." What a wonderful words can we read in the Bible. When you see that a prophet has said already what is happening, you know that the words of God are true. Because now, on this day of Pentecost, you see that men and women are prophesying. They are speaking about God's deeds, young and old. What a miracle! The prophet Joel is also speaking about the great and glorious day of the Lord. Are you expecting this day? Jesus will return to earth. And what a beautiful words are the last words Peter is quoting. Everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. Have you done that already? Peter still has more to say. I will share in the next story what else he is preaching.